Hey, my name's Zach. I spent 6 years working in the public school system. And when I went into the public school system, I had every intention of going in there to be salt and light, to be a gospel influence to those kids. I saw it more or less as my mission field. But about 2 years ago, I began my master's degree in education, and the Lord used that in a mighty way. He used it to force me to think through my own philosophy of education, how education should be done, who should be doing it, what the content of it should be, and those types of things. And so being a Christian, I wanted to approach it from a Christian worldview. So I started going to the scriptures to see what they had to say about education. And when I started looking at passages like Deuteronomy 6, Proverbs 1:7, Psalm 1, Ephesians 6, and many other passages, I began to come to the conclusion that what I was seeing in the scripture was showing me that the responsibility of education does not rest with the state, but it rests with the family. So as I was thinking through these things and as I was studying these things, I stumbled across a blog that was announcing the release of an upcoming documentary called Indoctrination. When the film was finally released and I had the opportunity to watch the movie Indoctrination, I was so encouraged by what I saw in the movie because it confirmed everything that I was thinking through. It confirmed everything that I was seeing in the scriptures. I was so encouraged also by the other testimonies of the other teachers in the movie Indoctrination who were coming to the same conclusions that I was coming to, who were seeing the same things in the scriptures that I was seeing. And so, after studying these things and after being confirmed by what I was studying by the film Indoctrination, I began to ask my own self, should I remain a teacher in the public school system? Here I was with a young family. I had 3 young children, one more on the way. It was my only source of income. But should I remain teaching in the public school system? So after much prayer and after much thought and after seeking much wise counsel, I decided I must resign from the public school system. So at the end of last year, I resigned from the public school system, and the Lord has provided for me. He has been faithful. But I want to thank Colin Gunn, and I want to thank all those involved in the Indoctrination movie. You guys have been used in my life more than you'll ever know. The Lord has used you greatly, and I thank God for you guys. And I also want to say to any other public school teacher out there, or to any parent who has their children in the public school system, I urge you, get out and get your children out. It's not the biblical model. Search the scriptures and you'll see for yourself.